How do, and welcome to Pompo Rides. Right, I'm on Saddleworth Moor. We all know everything, so when you say Saddleworth, we're not going to mention that. Here I am, just pulled off the M62. And I thought, do you know what? Let's stick the camera on. Let's have a quick play with MRA. So I've just noticed that I've got a flashing petrol light, and I have set a route to home and told it I want to avoid motorways. Now I'm going to see how easily I can find petrol from here now. Right, so let's go into here and search fuel stations. Texaco, 3.4 mile. Yeah, that's, let's see. Okay, that seemed relatively easy, didn't it? Kiddies, let's have a look, you see. On the long causeway, it says. Right, let's indicate the job proper. So yes, I've been spending the day working in Bradford again, and I was going to go all the way back, and I ended up on a call, and because I was being a naughty boy and not really paying much attention and went into default mode, I went on the motorway. So I thought, right, do you know what, let's change it and just jump off and let's go via Saddleworth. Look at this, folks, right? How's that for your views? And if you look, you can just see in the distance, you might not be able to see it on this camera, you can see the tall buildings. We can't call them skyscrapers, can we? But the tall buildings of Manchester city centre is just over there. So I'll have a ride over Saddleworth Moor, and then we'll see which other way it's going to take us away back home, avoiding motorways. Now, also, anybody who watched my previous video about trying to change the settings will have seen that I changed the voice to just give me one, so hopefully it should be a lot less intrusive about giving me directions. So that is left turned on, and it's not intervening as much. It is a cracky bit of road, this, but it is a 50-mile-an-hour limit, folks, right? Although I could be wrong. I don't think there's average speed cameras on here. Not that I condone anyone breaking the law or breaking the speed limits. Certainly not putting others and yourself at risk of harm. Disclaimer. There we go. Peak District off in the distance down there. Oh, aye. What a belting day for it, eh? Why wouldn't you? All these resis out here. So I've got a right turn coming up in less than a mile. Look, in Denshore Village, Saddleworth, complete with a red phone box. What do you know? Okay, 120 yards, turn right.
Now turn right onto Rochdale Road.
Cool. So by giving the instruction to not give me instruction, you only get it as you get to the junction, which is a bit better. That's bad news, isn't it? If there's an arse warning. 14 degrees. What's going on? What a lovely day out for it. That doggy, it looked like he didn't like motorbikes.
Now turn right onto Shore Road.
Tell you what, something smelled good there. It smelled like it was burning good. You know, like barbecue good. Oh. One of the delights of being on a bike. It's also one of the downsides. You smell everything. What's worse is when you're riding along behind a car and it stinks of weed. You just know that the driver's stoned and you want to get away from them as soon as you can.
Now turn right onto Newy Road.
I've got to say since I changed the settings, shall I be nice and shall I let this work out? Go on, you get out, go on. That's me being nice, that. Don't let everybody know, got a reputation to maintain. So, since I have changed the settings and I've knocked it down to just one notification on the voice, I prefer it. Again, personal preference, innit, right? But at least you've got that option. So, you can keep your eye on where you're supposed to be going. And when you get to where you should be turning, it tells you. Happy days. Much less intrusive than the in this, do that, in this, do that, in this, do that. Yeah, we don't need that. You know when I said smell weed, I just smelled weed. Now then, this one said it was a Texaco and it's 900 yards, turn right. However, I've just seen the SO and it's got a Greggs. So I'm going to jump in here instead. Oh, but there's a swash back there, see there? That's no good. Some paper. Towels.
Yeah, this side. 2010.
No, I think that might be me.
Mine's
I think there might be a bit of a giveaway who the bike is, right? Right, cheers, pal. I made a jump. Now, here's one of the downsides to the Aoocci, and it's one of the things that I'd said. It would be awesome if they could do, but I might even try and build some kind of solution for, right? Because my brackets have been selling quite well. People are liking the brackets, and I've got a couple of other ideas, but I've also got an idea for this too. Because I've got on the bike, started riding, but because I've got it set to the Thunderbolt, it does cut off, right? And I've got to wait now until it kicks back in. Oh, stop it. So, let's shoot down here. I'm now curious if that, what it had down as a Texaco was actually the SO. Because I think this, back on my home route. Favourites. Home. Yeah. I don't know. But, it did get me to a petrol station. So at least that worked. And according to this, I'll get home at 7 o'clock. So let's let them know that need to know that I'm not going to be back, and then they're not worried thinking something's happened to me on bike on the way back from work. Let's have a look. Phone. Favourites. Cool. Oh, how rude. Or does that mean I've no signal?
Hello?
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know I'm running a little bit late. I didn't leave there till late, and then I was coming back up motorway and it looked a bit crap, so I took a detour over Saddleworth, and then I've just stopped for some petrol, so I just looked at my thing and it was like, oh, I'm not going to be supposed to be home until 7, so I thought I'd better ring you just to let you know
Now
I'm
turn
running
Okay.
left
a
onto
bit
Lake
late.
Bank.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, it looks like there's a biker meet on here, Anna, at this pub.
Oh, yeah.
Ice cream van outside and loads of bikes. Allingworth Lake, I think it is. Alright then,
In a bit.
in a bit. Now then, Texaco Garage. And it's got it as a stop. Ah. So it was taking me to a Texaco. I didn't know about the Asda one. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, pal. Oh, what can we have? Well then, I've just stopped and had a burger. Double burger with bacon. What a good do. Right. Now, I'm not sure if that's picked up that I want to carry on my route. We shall see on this straight. Click on there. Resume navigation. Navigate. I don't think it... Oh, has he done it? Don't think he's done it. Last route. Cracking evening. Not picked up. Last route. No. Let's click on search. That's settings. Oh. Might have been doing it and thinking about it. So as I said earlier, this is to me one of the downsides of having the Aoocci wired up to the Thunderbox. Because you stop the bike, have a break, turn the ignition off, you've got to wait for it all to kick back in again. I did the video about how we can do it on USB power, you still have to turn it off. So what I'm thinking is I make some kind of device that sits in line which has a small battery pack, which the battery pack charges, or then there's some kind of relay that detects it's not being charged from one cable and it fires from the other. And that's what I think. Or Aoocci take a bit of notice and make the C7 Pro with a small battery. That would help matters if they could do that, because at the minute it looks like it's shit out. Let's go back. Go back. Back. Let's try again with the last route. Search. Favourites. Home. Start. So we've had a little outing on the way home from work with our My Route app. It quickly found me a petrol station when I needed one. Other than the bit of a problem I think it's got with stopping and starting, which I can't really blame on the My Route app. I can't. Yeah. Is it the Aoocci? Am I finding that a problem? I did highlight it when I first got it. Of like, it's great doing it that way, but I think it needs a solution. It needs a battery backup. Not like anybody ever will, but Aoocci, if you ever watch my video, please, 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 build one of these with a battery backup solution. Doesn't need to be a massive battery, and I'm not asking it for run for ages, right? Even if it had 10 minutes run time, that'd be alright. It's enough to get your fuel and do whatever.
Now turn.
Oh, what's going on here? Right, that's it. Just a quick update. Having a play with my route app, now change the settings. Does seem a lot better, certainly for the announcements. I've got the satellite view, which I prefer as well, and that's stayed quite good. I think it's on online mode, not offline mode at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more bullshit. Please do me a favour. I got a notification off YouTube that I'm on 5,000 hours of watching, which takes me towards my first step for being able to do whatever it is, being affiliate of YouTube or whatever. I've still only got 300 odd subs, and you need 1,000 subs. I don't think I'll ever get to 1,000 subs, but if you're watching this, it costs you nothing to just hit the sub. Right, give me a subscription. It's free, and you'll be helping a lad out. Toodle pip, tatty bye, TTFN. See thee again.